What's up, fam? Welcome back to the Firewalking Journey channel, where I talk about things that matter to me as a location-independent entrepreneur and investor. So today's video is going to be about world schooling. Specifically, I want to introduce the Worldschool Popup Hubs, which are the brainchild of my friend, Rachel. She is the matriarch, if you will, of a awesome family. They have 3 amazing teenagers, and they are veterans to full-time world schooling now. So in their experience, they discovered that one thing they really wanted to create was an opportunity for connection and community for their kids, and also for them as parents and people living sort of an unconventional life, having an opportunity to connect with other like-minded families. And what the Worldschool Popup Hubs are, at their most basic, is a 1-week meetup for traveling families from all over the world to spend time in a particular city, see what that city has to offer, but primarily just to have a chance to relax, socialize, create a sense of community, and maybe just have a little bit of respite from the routine of nomading, if there is a routine. So that's the idea. And it started off with her as the planner and organizer for her family. It started off with her planning these 1-week hubs wherever they were going already, where they knew there was a community that would want to also get together. And so she was hosting these in a number of places that they were traveling to, including Mexico. And this is why actually we ended up spending 3 months in Mexico this year, when originally I had been prioritizing places in Central and South America and even the Caribbean ahead of Mexico. But I was attracted to this concept of the Worldschool Popup Hubs. They were traveling through Mexico for 6 months, hosting events in many different cities across the country. And I decided this could be a chance for us to get introduced to this way of life, and create some kind of consistency by being a part of multiple pop-up hubs. Funny the way life works in our travel plans, we ended up changing our minds and deciding to travel more slowly, spending more or less a month in each place. Also, my wife ended up having a last-minute work trip to South by Southwest, which affected how I was able to manage our travel plans. So ultimately, we ended up just participating in the hub in Merida, Mexico, which was insane. It was, at the time, the biggest hub that they had ever had. I want to say like 25 families. That's kind of what I remember, something like that. So we had tons of older kids, tons of little babies, and then everything in between. And it was such an amazing time, very memorable, especially for my kids. They thought that this world schooling, full-time nomading thing was just the cat's pajamas. If that's the phrase, I don't think I've ever said that in my life before. I'm going to have to Google to check. But we had a great time, and I decided that when we were going to Mexico City for a full month, I decided I wanted to have a pop-up hub there. So I hosted that. I was nervous, I was anxious, but it was a very memorable and informative experience. And that kind of leads me to looking forward. The Worldschool Popup Hubs are continuing to grow. Right now, I believe there are about a dozen new pop-ups on the schedule for different parts of the world, and you can check that out on worldschoolpopuphubs.com. And specifically the one that I'm hosting in Penang, Malaysia, the week following Chinese New Year. That would be January 23rd to the 29th. We already have like 10 families, 11 families registered, looking like 25 kids. Probably going to grow a little bit more. So if you are in the area, if you want to meet, if you want to be a part of this, go to the link below to get more information, see sort of what the whole deal is about. It really is a very basic thing, as I said, which is just connecting with other people doing the same thing. You'll meet a lot of families that have been doing this for many years. You'll meet families who have just started, like us in Merida, and then you'll meet families that aren't doing it yet, but are just taking a short trip just to test the waters, just to meet other people in the community. There is some touristy stuff, there's some engaging with the local community, but it's all chill. The idea is to focus on very affordable or free activities, just so that we can all get to know each other. And if you want to do touristy things, there's a lot of flexibility in these schedules. Of course, the best way to do it is to come and be in the community for a longer period of time than just the hub, just the 1 week. Stay for a month, stay for several months, but during the hub, that's when you get a chance to meet lots of cool people. So more information on the website down below. There'll be a link to the Facebook group as well. And yeah, till next time.
16 driving in a Cadillac. She hit the open road and she won't be back. Yeah, she's like the wind. Half a smile, it's more like a grin. Picking up, moving on a whim. Searching for the right place where her life can begin.